Archangel Michael wants you to know this. You're being drawn into something far greater than coincidence. This moment was written into your story long before you even took your first breath. A message that has traveled through time, through silence and shadows, has finally arrived, meant for your soul and your soul alone. There is someone who is meant to walk beside you through the rest of this life, who has just whispered a truth into the universe, a truth you may not feel ready to hear, but your heart needs it now more than ever. They've seen you in their dreams many times, but this time was different. This time, the voice that called out to them was yours. Only it wasn't the voice they usually hear. It was softer, it was trembling, it was cracked open with love. And when your name echoed through their chest, something shifted inside of them. In that instant, they knew. They could no longer wait. Something inside of them snapped wide open with clarity. You are the one, and this moment cannot be delayed any longer. A new chapter is about to begin, one filled with light, truth, and divine timing. But it can only begin if you understand what they've been holding back. They're afraid, not because they don't love you, but because they love you so deeply it terrifies them. They feel unworthy. Every time they try to find the words, they're overtaken by fear of losing you before they've even had the chance to truly hold you. Archangel Michael assures you, the path is already unfolding. The universe is shifting everything in your favor right now. But you must keep your heart open and not turn away from this message. Because when they finally speak their truth, it will change your life in ways you can't yet imagine. Type Amen to get blessing. This isn't just someone entering your life. This is the one, the soul whose name has always been written next to yours in the unseen book of destiny. They carry the missing half of the melody your heart hums every night without even knowing why. And lately they felt that pull stronger than ever, like their heart has become a magnet, pulling them in your direction with a force they can't explain. They tried to let go. They convinced themselves you'd be okay without them. But the connection didn't fade. It only grew louder, stronger, more undeniable. They've stopped running. They're making their way to you now, step by step, each one soaked in emotion, full of courage and longing. Not everything will make sense right away, but something deep inside you will awaken when they arrive. Their presence will stir something powerful in your soul. Your future partner is surrounded by signs right now, some soft and subtle, others loud and clear. But every single one is pointing to you. Destiny is no longer whispering, it's shouting. They can't ignore it any longer, and neither can you. Type Amen to get blessing. There's something about your eyes they remember, even though they've never actually seen them in person. It's not about sight, it's about soul. They can feel the emotion your eyes carry, the warmth, the fire, the depth. You are familiar in a way that logic just can't explain. It's like their spirit has met yours before time began. The image of your smile visits them often, more than they can count, and every time it does, it brings this strange mixture of peace and ache. Peace, because it feels like home. Ache, because you're not physically here yet. Their heart understands something their mind hasn't fully grasped yet, and that knowing has become heavier with time. Now they're searching through dreams, through signs, through feelings they don't know how to describe. And inside their chest, something is forming, a message that's raw and real. It's soaked in truth, layered with longing and full of tears they never thought they'd cry. They understand now, you're not just a beautiful dream, you're a promise, a vow etched into their soul before they even knew what love meant. This isn't about romance alone. This is about destiny. This is about healing, growth, and divine alignment. Their soul is calling out to yours, not to be completed, but to join forces, to light each other up. Type Amen to get blessing. They've said your name out loud, even though they don't technically know it yet. It slips out like a whispered prayer, like a memory trying to resurface. Their heart reacts before their mind can catch up, because, on a soul level, it remembers you. Lately, nothing feels the same. Food doesn't taste as vibrant. Music doesn't hit as deeply. Even the colors in their world seem a little dull. Because you, their divine counterpart, haven't arrived in the physical yet. They wrote you a letter, one they never sent. It's tucked beside their pillow, waiting. That letter holds a universe of feelings they've never shared with anyone else. Inside it, they poured their fears, their hopes, and the deepest longings of their heart. They wrote about your laugh, the one they've never heard but somehow already love. They imagined your scent, your presence, and the way your eyes will lock with theirs when you see each other. They're praying, begging even, for the skies to speed up your meeting. Type Amen to get blessing. There's a vision they can't stop seeing, a candlelit room, your hands resting gently on their chest, your head nestled on their shoulder. It's simple, but it feels like everything. It feels like home. They don't know why they know this, but they do. Every fiber of their being confirms it. Some nights, they wake up breathless, their eyes full of tears. You are there, but only in spirit, and the absence that follows is almost too much to bear. Even without your physical presence, they feel you, in whispers, in dreams, in numbers, in songs, in feathers that fall at their feet. The universe is speaking loudly, sending signs over and over, guiding them closer to you. And that moment, that meeting, is not as far away as you might think. They've already started letting go of what no longer serves them. Old habits, old stories. Even entire cities have been left behind just to create space for you. Every sacrifice they've made has been a step toward building a life that's ready for your love. Type Amen to get blessing. Their soul is whispering, and this time they're finally listening. Because you're not just another chapter in their story. You're the turning point. You're the plot twist, the one where everything changes. You are where the pain ends and the healing begins. Life has taught them to be cautious when it comes to love. But you're the exception, the miracle they've been quietly hoping for. You're the one they're ready to risk everything for, even if they have to walk through fire to reach you. They're not perfect, and they know it. They carry scars, silent wounds, from nights they wished they could erase. But even with all of that, they're holding on to the hope that when you look at them, you'll see beyond the flaws, that you'll see them through eyes full of compassion, understanding, and strength. Deep down, they're afraid of being rejected, afraid their past might make you walk away. But what scares them even more is staying silent. Because this silence, it's eating them up inside, far worse than the fear of you not choosing them. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael wants you to know this connection isn't ordinary. The flame between you and this soul is ancient. It's eternal. It existed long before you were born, and it will continue to echo even after lifetimes pass. The two of you were separated on purpose, not as punishment, but as preparation, so that when you finally found your way back to each other, you'd return stronger, wiser, and full of purpose. That reunion? It's happening now. Quietly, gently, but without question. The divine is moving pieces behind the scenes. The gears of destiny are turning, and soon, very soon, your eyes will meet. And in that moment, The silence between you will feel sacred, like something you've been waiting for without knowing it. They're practicing the words they want to say the day they finally see you. I've waited lifetimes for this. I prayed for you. You are my final piece. And they'll mean every single word. Don't ignore the energy you've been feeling. The tingles, the pressure in your chest, the restless thoughts about someone you haven't even met yet. That pull isn't your imagination. It's connection. It's real. Their soul is already beside you in ways you can't fully explain. Type amen to get blessing. You're not just waiting, you're being prepared. Prepared for something sacred. This love won't just hold your hand, it will hold your purpose. The two of you are meant to move through life together in power, in passion, in understanding that transcends words. The message they're sending isn't written in ink or typed in texts. It's spiritual, it's felt in those strange waves of emotion, in the sudden longing, in the quiet tears that fall without warning. They want to protect you, not because they think you're weak, but because they know your soul is rare. You've carried so much. You've been strong for so long. Now, you deserve someone who will never let your crown slip, not even for a second. This isn't a fairy tale. This isn't wishful thinking. This is prophecy. Their name will soon appear, maybe in a dream, a whisper, a moment you can't explain. And when it does, your heart will respond before your mind even catches up. You won't need confirmation. You'll feel it in your chest. You'll just know. Type amen to get blessing. They've looked up at the stars night after night, hoping one of them might whisper your name back to them. And somehow, in the quiet of the cosmos, they believe they already have. Your presence is scattered across their world. In the lyrics that haunt them, the poems they write without knowing why, the colors that stir their soul, you are the common thread in all the beauty they've ever chased. And yes, they've cried for you. Not because they're weak, but because they're in awe. The kind of cry that comes when a soul knows it's getting close to its divine match. You are their final piece. You are already deeply, fully loved. Not just in some distant future, but right now. They are loving you through time, through prayers, through dreams, and across every mile. Type amen to get blessing. They've whispered your name under the moonlight, sent wordless prayers into the night, hoping they'd land at your window. You may not know them yet, but they know you, in spirit, in energy. You are not forgotten. You are remembered by someone who hasn't even touched your hand, but already feels like they've held your soul. And lately, the universe is making it louder. Your future spouse is starting to see the signs. A name they can't get out of their head. A song that keeps playing. A number that keeps appearing over and over. Their spirit is becoming restless because they know, without doubt, you're coming closer. The air around them is thick with destiny now. Each day brings you nearer. Everything they've walked through, every loss, every betrayal, every tear that shaped their growth wasn't random. It was preparation. All of it was leading them here, to this moment, to be ready to love you in the way you truly deserve to be loved. Type amen to get blessing. Right now, they're in a battle, a spiritual one. Temptations try to distract them. Delays test their patience. Doubts whisper that maybe you'll never come. But still, they keep choosing faith. They keep fighting through it all because in their heart, they know you are worth it. And they're not just fighting, they're winning. Archangel Michael says the spiritual realm is in full motion, aligning your hearts. There is no missing this connection. What's written in divine timing will always find its way, no matter what. You two, You're already being pulled back together by a love that was never meant to be apart. They see you in their dreams, walking hand in hand at sunset, your laughter lighting up the quiet corners of their soul. They dream of your arms being the home they've searched for in every face and every place. And here's the truth. The day of your meeting isn't far away. It's not in some distant tomorrow or years from now. It's closer than you think. So prepare yourself, because your name is already being spoken, softly, reverently, with love by the one who was made just for you. Type Amen to get blessing. They don't want to just show up with flowers or pretty words. No, they want to show up in ways no one ever has. They want to be present, really present, to listen to your silence, to understand your storms, to defend your name even when you're not around. Because this love they carry for you, it's not temporary, it's not shallow, it's deep, it's steady. It's a quiet storm of devotion wrapped in the gentlest calm. They found themselves staring into empty spaces, imagining you there, pouring 2 cups of tea instead of 1, smiling at the breeze, silently wishing it could carry a whisper of their longing to wherever you are, and tucked away somewhere safe, there's an envelope. Inside it, your initials. They don't even know how or why they wrote them. It just felt right, natural, meant. This message they're sending isn't some fantasy. It's real. It's coming through dreams, through signs, through the quiet coincidences you've been noticing lately, and now through these very words. They've finally found the courage to reach for you in spirit. Type Amen to get blessing. They are healing, deeply, intentionally, healing from wounds that would have crushed someone else. They're doing it not just for themselves, but for you, because when they arrive, they want to be ready, ready to hold you, support you, love you in all the ways you've been waiting for. And the strangest part, they already feel you in flashes, in moments. Your voice, your touch, your presence. It lingers in the corners of their awareness, like a memory from a life you haven't lived yet. But somehow, both of you already know. They miss you, and they haven't even met you yet. They're making room, literally, spiritually. They've let go of old habits, cleared out spaces in their home, even let go of people who no longer align with the life they're building. Why? Because they're preparing for you. You are the whisper they hear in noisy rooms, the calm they long for when the world feels too loud. You are the reason they still believe in miracles. Type Amen to get blessing. The two of you have weathered different storms, lived through different pains. But your hearts? They beat to the same rhythm. That's not a coincidence. It's a divine setup. That's not a coincidence. It's a divine setup. Heaven itself has been orchestrating this. And now they're coming, not with fear, not with games, not with conditions, just love. Real, raw, powerful love that asks for nothing but the chance to show up for you. There were days when they doubted, when they wondered if someone like you could even exist. But now, the feeling is too strong to deny. It's undeniable. It's spiritual. Just the other day, they saw someone who looked like you from behind. Their heart skipped. They even followed them for a second, hoping, but it wasn't you. Still, that one moment confirmed something. They're longing for something real. They're longing for you. Type Amen to get blessing. There's a chance you've crossed paths before, maybe in a grocery store, passing each other on a busy street, or standing in the same line years ago. But it wasn't the right moment. The timing wasn't aligned. Your hearts weren't quite ready then. But now everything is shifting. Your souls have finally risen to the same frequency, and the meeting you've been waiting for is drawing near. with no confusion this time. You won't recognize them by their face, but by the energy, by the silence that speaks louder than words, by the way your entire being will say, "This is home." And once it happens, once your eyes meet in that quiet yet soul-shaking recognition, everything will change. Right now, they're doing the work. They're pouring into their purpose, healing their wounds, calming their mind, and strengthening their soul, because they want to be ready, ready for you, because you deserve someone who arrives whole and steady, someone who's not guessing, not hiding, not unsure, just certain, just here. And here's the best part. You won't have to chase this love. You won't have to beg, prove, or question. When it comes, it will come fully, boldly, confidently. All it will ask is that you open your heart and receive it. Type Amen to get blessing. They've been watching the sky more lately, not just for stars, but to talk to God. That's where they go to speak about you. And deep down, they know heaven is answering, even if the answers come in subtle ways only their soul can understand. They've imagined the moments, introducing you to their family, holding your hand during a simple dinner, laughing with you under soft lights and warm conversation. And even now, everything seems to remind them of you. They've kept your place in their life open, faithfully, patiently. Others may have tried to fill that space, but no one could, because it was never meant for anyone else. They pray you're okay, that you haven't given up, that your heart is still open to the miracle of love, because they believe in it, and they believe in you. Type Amen to get blessing. Their love isn't built on surface attraction or fleeting sparks. It's built on peace, on the way their entire spirit lifts when your name crosses their mind. This love won't scream in chaos. It will speak in stillness, in shared glances, in long hugs, in moments of quiet that say everything. They won't try to fix your pain, but they'll sit with you through it. They'll honor the parts of you that still ache. They'll create a space where you feel safe without having to explain every scar. This isn't just anyone showing up. This is the one they've waited for their whole life, and now they know. They were waiting for you. Type Amen to get blessing. They are practicing patience, not because it's easy, but because they know you are worth every second. You are the answer to a longing they never dared to say out loud. And soon, you're going to hear from them, maybe through a dream that feels too real, or a voice that echoes like a memory you've never lived but can't forget. Pay attention. The message is already moving. Their hands have imagined holding yours in the dark. Their arms ache to be your safe place. You are not alone. You are deeply wanted by a soul that already belongs to you. They will never dim your light. On the contrary, they will amplify it. They will challenge you to rise, to bloom, to roar. And you'll move through the world together, not just in love, but in power. Type Amen to get blessing. They've made a vow, quietly, in the stillness of their soul, to protect your name, to honor your energy, to never take this love for granted. You are sacred to them. Even now, they search for you. In lyrics, in strangers' faces, in poems that make them pause. And every time they feel that electric pulse in their chest, they know you're close. So close, it almost hurts. If you've been feeling restless, anxious, or emotional lately, it's because your soul can feel theirs stirring. Archangel Michael says the veil between your worlds is thinning. The divine meeting is on its way. And when it happens, it will be magnetic, powerful, divine. Type Amen to get blessing. So begin to prepare, not just your space, but your spirit. Because your life is about to shift in ways you've begged the heavens for, the kind of love that doesn't confuse you or drain you, It grounds you. It clarifies everything. It doesn't leave room for doubt. You'll just know. And they're closer than your fear, closer than your past, closer than your loneliness. They're reaching out with open arms and a full, awakened heart. And if there's only one thing they want you to understand, it's this: they already love you, deeply, without needing to know every detail about you, because their soul already remembers yours. Type Amen to get blessing. And so this message arrives, not by accident, not randomly, but by divine appointment. At the perfect time, in the exact moment your heart was soft enough to receive it. Heaven does not delay what is divine. Their footsteps are already moving toward you. Their voice will soon echo in your spirit. Their presence will feel like the most natural thing in the world. Every heartbreak, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, it was all guiding you here. Your future spouse has spoken. The message is clear. Now hold it close, believe in it, and prepare for the love story that only God could write. Type Amen to get blessing. They're not just entering your life to love you, they're coming to build with you a home, a safe space, a life that feels like breathing again after years of suffocating, a place where you can both just be, fully, freely, without judgment or fear. This love will feel like an exhale you didn't know you were holding. They've already imagined it. You beside them while rain taps the windows, barefoot, dancing in the living room, laughing in the kitchen, falling asleep on their chest, like it's the only place that's ever made sense. They don't just crave your body. They crave your energy, your laughter, your light, your presence. You'll never have to wonder if you're enough for them. You already are enough. You've always been their person, even before you met. Your name is etched into their heart. Even when you can't feel it, they are holding you in spirit, sending peace when your thoughts get loud, calming your storms with silent prayers, loving you quietly from afar without needing to be seen. Type Amen to get blessing. They've turned down lesser loves for this reason alone, because after their soul remembered yours, it couldn't settle for anything less. This message reaching you now, it's not random, it's a divine signal, a sign that your paths are about to collide in a way that will change everything. You are their destiny, their peace after chaos, the mirror they never expected to find but always needed. And when they show up, they're bringing more than flowers or gifts. They're bringing clarity, affection, safety, and consistency. The kind that stays, the kind that's real. Type Amen to get blessing. They once believed love had forgotten them, but then your energy started showing up in signs too specific to ignore, in dreams, in songs, in the quiet. Their hope was reignited. They've had long, soul-deep talks with God about you, pleading, whispering your name into the night. They've asked for your protection, your healing, your joy. They know you're hurting too sometimes. And even though they aren't beside you yet, they send their love anyway. Not to fix you, but to walk with you through the healing, to remind you that broken doesn't mean unworthy, that even the shattered parts of you can bloom again. Type Amen to get blessing. And soon, very soon, you'll see a sign you can't ignore. A name, a number, a moment that stops you cold. Don't overthink it. Trust it. The divine doesn't make mistakes with soul-level love. This isn't fantasy. It's fulfillment. It's what heaven planned all along. You were meant for each other, and now time is rushing to bring you together. They will arrive not with chaos, but with calm strength. Not to overwhelm, but to steady. Their heart will walk right into yours, like it's always belonged there. Type Amen to get blessing. When they finally touch you, really hold you, You'll remember every dream you ever had of them, and they'll feel the same. You won't need to explain your moods, your silence, or your fears. They'll know. They've already prepared themselves for this. They've battled shadows, faced storms you'll never hear about, just to arrive in your life ready. Their mission is simple now: find you, love you, hold you without fear. Protect what you build together, cherish you loudly but gently, and never let go. Type Amen to get blessing. So as you read this, right now, know you are not alone. Someone out there is making space for you, not just in their life, but in their heart, their home, their future. This isn't just timing. It's divine timing. The universe is aligning your meeting. The energy is shifting, and your spiritual connection is about to become physical. They've dreamed not only of the wedding and the vows, but of the days that follow. The simple, honest beauty of sharing a life with you. This love won't just heal what was broken. It will restore your faith in magic. It will prove that every silent night, every unanswered prayer was leading you right here. Type Amen to get blessing. So take a deep breath, smile, let your soul exhale, because what's on the way is nothing short of sacred. They are already moving toward you, guided by signs, drawn by energy, fueled by a love so deep it scares them in the best way. Archangel Michael says this connection will not fail. It was written, and what's written by the divine can never be undone by the world. You are there forever, their answered prayer, the beginning of a new chapter, and it's just about to begin. Keep your heart open. They are almost here. Type Amen to get blessing. This is not just a season. It's a sacred alignment, a divine meeting between two souls who have been searching the world for one another. And now, the journey toward union has truly begun. Watch your dreams. Pay attention to signs. Feel that pull in your spirit. That's them, reaching, hoping, believing you're still holding on. They need you to believe in love again, not the version the world sells, but the one heaven creates. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are deeply, unshakably loved by the one your soul has longed for. Type Amen to get blessing. Now hold still. Don't rush the process. Let the universe do what it does best. Divine timing, divine weaving, divine magic. When they finally appear, you won't just know it in your mind. You'll feel it in your bones, in your chest, in your breath. Their first words might be simple, but their presence, it'll be the most powerful thing your soul has ever heard. And from that moment forward, you will never feel alone again. Get ready. This isn't the end of your loneliness. It's the beginning of a love story that echoes through lifetimes. Type Amen to get blessing. You're almost there. You are standing on the edge of something breathtaking. Let this message seal the promise. They are real. They are near. And they are coming for you. Not to complete you. You're already whole. But together you will be unstoppable. Their heartbeat already matches yours. And every step they take now leads them straight to your arms. Type Amen to get blessing.